All right, guys, it's been a few days since I did any work to the Evo, and I wanted to wait until something came in. And well, one of my goals for 2021, I'm not big into the whole New Year's resolution thing, but I wanted to start bringing you guys better content, and I figured I'd upgrade my camera. So here is my new Sony ZV-1, and I'm hoping this brings you guys a better experience in the channel, and I'm going to try to bring you guys better content. Going on 2 years with this channel, and I think it's time we step it up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and switch to this and take you guys to the garage. All right, you guys are officially on the new camera, and this is where the Evo currently sits. I just finished putting that engine dressing on it, and overall I'm pretty pleased. Once again, this is not a show car by any means, but it's supposed to be a really clean street car. So I hope you guys are enjoying the new content. All right, was able to clean this up pretty well. So as you can see, a little bit of elbow grease and a couple wire brushes will do miracles. I wasn't able to clean up this too much. I did, however, get all the extra residue off of there. So what I'll end up doing is eventually once we maybe put new wheels or something on, I'll take the coilovers off and just kind of clean the hats off of these. Overall though, I'm pretty pleased with how everything came out. I am gonna swap this out. I tried to do it myself, but it looks like it's a two-person job because of how you have to kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that, but how you gotta clamp and pull at the same time. And I don't wanna make a mess all over the place, so I ended up just holding off. Everything else I'm pretty pleased with. I like the engine dressing. If you are able to see that lower radiator hose, yeah, it turned out pretty well. I really like the engine dressing also on the blow-off valve, and then on a brake booster too. Looks really good. Everything else came out good. I still don't like how this belt looks dirty. It's a brand new belt. I don't know why it looks that way. I guess when it's spinning, you won't be able to tell. But I ended up taking off the cap off the side just because we're gonna go ahead and install that clear one. But honestly guys, pretty good. I think once we start adding little bits and pieces, like all the bolts and everything that I have, things will start cleaning up quite a bit. And eventually I'll go ahead and attack these AC lines with something. I'll go ahead and maybe hit them with some polish or something, but that'll be later on. Hood still looks good. We also have something special for the hood, so stand by for that and enjoy this cinematic, guys. Alright guys, got all the parts out here. Titanium parts galore. We'll start with the bolts. This is all engine bay bolts that I have for all different types of things. They're almost all labeled. But honestly, this is like $300 worth of bolts. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but titanium's not exactly cheap. So they should clean up the engine bay quite a bit. Also got this titanium cam sensor shield. And then I got the HKS
oil cap. This is probably, I won't say it's the rarest because I think the strut tower bar is actually rare, but it took me like 8 months to actually find one of these. I was on a waiting list for a very long time to get one of these. So I finally got one, about to install it, pretty excited about that. And then we got all the ARC stuff. Got the strut tower bar, got the radiator shroud, and then got the ARC spark plug cover. I've actually had this stuff for a very long time. I think I bought this in 2009 when I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan. I got it for pretty cheap. This is before ARC went out of business and before it became this hot boy hype type stuff. But and then I also got the ARC radiator cap. I just got that recently. Got this valve cover shroud. I don't really know what to call it. It goes in front of the valve cover. Looks pretty cool. And then it's got my logo, obviously. Well, not my logo, but my Instagram and YouTube on there. And then I got the Rally Art hood vent. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. Also got the clear spark, or not spark plug, cam cover. And then this goes on the opposite side of the cams. And then we got the reservoir. Really excited to install all this stuff, guys. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm trying to do it before it gets dark. So let's get to it. All right, guys, here we have it. Everything's pretty much on with the exception of the ACD reservoir. And I had to stop myself because one of these plates, one of the bolts, I almost rounded it out, so I kind of left it alone. I'm gonna take it to Rodney and he's gonna help me fix it. But other than those two things, everything else is installed. You'll notice that the spark plug cover is not exactly on. I put it on and then I changed my mind. I think there's just too much going on with the valve cover. With this plate, we got the plug cover, and then with the oil cap, I just feel like there's way too much going on there. So I went ahead and took it off, and I think it looks better without it. So let me know what you think. With it off or with it on? So I'll just mount it right there. Let me know how you feel. Everything else looks really good. Probably the best thing is these bolts right over here. Went ahead and did pretty much the whole engine bay, and it looks really nice compared to the old nasty bolts that the car used to have. For reference, most of the bolts look like that. I have a bag full of them, but just take my word for them. It's crazy how much those little accents really do. But overall, everything came out pretty nice. JDC does sell a plate that would replace that carbon plate, and I can get it in titanium. I'm kind of tempted to, just to kind of throw that in there to kind of replace the spark plug cover. But let me know what you think. Almost forgot about one of the coolest things, which is the clear timing cover. And one of the cool things about it that I really like is how you can see the white behind the cam gears. I think that looks really, really cool. And it gives everything a lot of contrast. Still got a little bit of cleaning up to do. I'm gonna try to see if I can clean up these AC lines and a whole bunch of other stuff. But overall, this is where the car sits. Let me know how you guys feel. And this is pretty much the last time you guys will be seeing this car in this garage. I am moving, so I'll be out of pocket for a couple weeks. So I probably won't have any content for you guys. But as soon as I get back, still got more stuff to do. Still got to do stuff to the interior. So other than that, you guys take it easy. Happy New Year once again, and I'm out. Peace.